How are you guys? Raw here and welcome to some more Gwent. So today we're going to do something a bit different. I think most of you know that I did take part in the Challenger tournament and I nearly got through to the second round, or not second round, second day, but didn't quite make it. But what I did was that I recorded all of the matches I played. Sadly, I did not activate my microphone there, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because the tournament was like freaking 11 hours. So yeah, it was definitely long, but it was a fun experience. I definitely hope they will do more of that. I really do hope it will be better organized late next time. Like it was poorly executed, I would say, but hey, it was the first time that, I think it's the first time ESL. It must be first time ESL has done a tournament for Gwent. So yeah, hopefully it will be better next time. But yeah, it was definitely a fun experience. So I think today we're just gonna go through round 1. Like I played 8 rounds, so I did play all of them. But like they're quite long, some of them, so I think I'm just gonna do 1 round each episode. Like make it this an 8 episode thingamajig. Yeah, I think that's the best choice. But just first, I'll just go through the decks that I played. I brought 4 decks, and these are the 4 decks I brought. So the first one, the first one was Brewer, and nearly all the people that I play against, because I never actually banned Brewer, I chose to ban Dagon. I didn't actually think that people would be putting way too much time into scoia'teal, because I thought that a lot of people would think that scoia'teal would be banned, so I actually thought people would be putting a lot more time into Dagon or something like that. So I just decided to ban Dagon and hope that they didn't actually know what they were doing with scoia'teal. But yeah, it's definitely the other archetype of scoia'teal is so strong as well. But then again, if my scoia'teal deck went through, I decided to go with dwarves, because I did not expect anyone to know that I was going that. So I always like to take people by surprise. And it actually worked out fairly well. I think it got through 2 times. So, yeah. Ida, definitely a lifesaver, but you will see that. But yeah, what I'm going to do today is just to go through round 1. Like, I recorded, like I said, and then I don't know how on earth are we actually going to do it. I might actually be able to just watch it, I guess. And then, like, this will be the first time that I watch it myself as well. So, yeah, we can all laugh at my mistakes and praise the epic plays that I do, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, people... I don't know if this deck is really good, but it's definitely a fun deck, that's for sure. But yeah, it definitely works, I guess. Yeah, this was the Brewer deck that I brought. And here's the Herald. Like, it's just nearly the same wounding deck that I'm not really sure what I actually changed in this. Compared to my last video that I did of the wounding deck. I guess it's just really a basic one. Maybe I actually added Igni. I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is the wounding deck that I used. And then Hansel. I hadn't actually been playing this at all before the tournament, so yeah. The only reason I played this guy is just because a lot of people were bringing Roach, so I figured why not play him and counter Roach. That was my thought process, at least. And also, I think it took a lot of people by surprise too, because I don't know if anyone is actually playing this guy. Like, I never see him, at least. But yeah, definitely a cool card. But yeah, other than that, I think it's pretty basic. I definitely wasn't well prepared with this deck, that's for sure. Like the days before the tournament, I had some issues at uni, so I really had to take care of that. So I did not have that much time to practice, sadly. But yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with the results. Like, I didn't really expect to go far in the tournament, so I was pleasantly surprised, that's for sure. What do we... I think we need to go through Dagon as well. But yeah, basically just a consume deck. I think I saw... Was it Garuna or something like that? It might have been Garuna that I saw play a type of this deck. But yeah, holy shit, this freaking card fucks me over so hard. In the, I think it's the last match, but yeah, you will see that. I fucking hate this card. Like, the only thing I hate about it is I'm really having a hard time seeing what graveyard you're actually looking at. I hope that's... I mean, when we go through it here, it might be better. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might be able to see it properly, but when you have like a few seconds to choose, and then it can be really confusing, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know, maybe they will do something about that. But yeah, these are the decks. Yeah, I think we'll just go through round 1. So I'll need to close down OBS first, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so we are ready for the first match. In the first match, I banned Dagon and he banned Brewer. I think most people actually banned Brewer, which was to be expected as well. But yeah, I think it was only one guy that didn't actually have Dagon in the lineup, and that was the last, my last opponent. But yeah, if you guys want, like, I don't know if this is going to work honestly, but this will just be a test, and if you actually like it, just please let me know. Yeah, then we'll go through the other rounds as well. Like, I think it's interesting as well, because then I know that a guy called Adam as well, like, he had a ton of viewers. I played against that guy, and yeah, then you can see it from my perspective as well. But yeah, I haven't actually watched any of the matches myself, so it's also a first for me. Then I'll see as well if I do some really bad mistakes. Okay, so yeah, then I see that we are obviously playing against Brewer, which you always do if you don't ban Brewer, I feel like. Because so many people play that. But in the monsters, you really just want to, or a consume deck at least, you don't want to have, like, it's really basic. You want to have a Necker, you want to have 1 Crone, not 2. And yeah, my thought process was just, I didn't really want a Alsace Lightning. And also, I saw that a lot of people was actually running Yennefer Conjure, so that's why I felt like these Shackles was actually decent. Looking back, I honestly could have discarded or drawn Ghoul as well. That was kind of a mistake, but oh well. Yeah, pretty standard, I feel like. I don't know why a lot of people was actually... I heard that a lot of people were surprised that I actually ran Shackles in a monster deck. Guess it's not normal. I don't really know. I like it at least. Like, so many people are running Yennefer. This guy included. But yeah, what you really want to do now is, and I hope that I do now, is play Necker. Or Crones, okay. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh yeah, I just thought now that I didn't want to have him... If he had another one of those, I didn't want to give him more value, so I really wanted to minimize the value at least.
Let's enjoy the weather while we
Like
still
that.
can.
Because now I realize that he just ran a regular control scoia'teal. Usually people don't actually run Manticore's Venom, or I haven't seen any other decks. I think, at least. Yeah, now pretty standard. Just put a Necro Warrior out. I was just right there. I was just looking what my ghoul could eat, and also if I was waiting for him to use Scorch, so that I could grab it with my Griffin.
Onward, Fryhead!
That's why I didn't really want to go too ham. I really wanted to wait until he'd used his Scorch. Yeah, ghoul right there is decent. Now that was really unlucky that we got that one, because now that's a really good Scorch for him. And I knew that was going to happen as well. That's why I nearly did the emote. But at least now we could get the Scorch, so he couldn't replay it with Aglius. Now I was just hoping that he didn't play a minion that had too much power, so that our Yennefer could get a bit more value, even though she's got a lot of good value.
We were not the ones to start this war.
So that's good. I was thinking to play a Chimera, just to keep, and actually, okay, I did play it. I wanted to have a strong minion, like even though he passed, I really wanted to have a strong minion for the next round. And like I knew he didn't have a Scorch, so that's why I think it's a valid play. Like a lot of people would say, oh, card advantage, but hey, you do get a 22 minion. So I think it's definitely worth, but I don't know, maybe people wouldn't agree. I guess like he could have Igni as well, but I was just hoping that he didn't have it.
Don't you fret about me.
And then, oh yeah, he did have that. But I think it's definitely a risk. Like, it's just basically just a risk to take. Like, if he didn't have an answer for it, then it was a really good decision. But sadly, he did. Yeah, I'm just thinking that this is to reveal, so I had to pass so that it didn't get value, but it wasn't actually. Which is actually also decent, because then that would mean that he had to play a lot more, but
I'm so tired.
sadly, it was the one that he had buffed a lot. But hey, we get to keep a really big minion. And get another one from the Necker. So all in all, I would say that we look really strong in this round.
So, how are things?
Now, I know that a lot of people are actually running Igni, so I did not want to take any chance here, as I recall. Yeah. I did not want to take any chance by being greedy and playing Ikimara and eat the Necker. So that's basically the reason why I did that. Like, we are so far ahead right now. He would have to get really lucky in order to win this. Plus we still have Thunder and we have our leader ability. So right now I was really confident that we were going to win. Which is good, because it's always good to start off by winning against scoia'teal. And honestly, this was also the reason I honestly thought that my monster stick was good against scoia'teal. Oh yeah, what I did against all my opponents was that I told them before the match that a lot of people was using Gwent tracker, and that was forbidden. So I wanted all my opponents to, or I told them that the winner had to take a picture of the end screen, and if they didn't, then the game wouldn't count. So I thought that was fair, at least. I mean, not all the people agreed to it. Actually, it was only Super JJ. Like, he's also well known in the Hearthstone community. He was the only one that didn't want to do it. Well, which is fair, because if you don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Like, it protects both parties, but well. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Because this, like, it takes a while. That's the only downside when doing that. But as you get used to it, you can do it like 30 seconds, so it's not like it's a huge problem. I didn't have any experience with the handheld decks, so I didn't really want to play that yet. He did ban my Brewer, so I knew that I was going to play against his scoia'teal. I thought that I was going to. So I was just a bit more confident in my Gallagher deck. Which honestly, throughout the entire tournament, I think that was the one that had the least win rate. The worst win rate.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you.
Yeah, it's also like people, when they lose with a deck, usually they want to play with the same deck, because you don't want to give your opponent too much information as well, like with your other decks. Okay, so right here, it's like basic. You don't want to have too many Priestess of Freya, because you can't really resurrect that many. But yeah, other than that, golden cards, always good. Always good to have Donor in hand as well. And then obviously Axeman. Yeah, right there I was just thinking, could I actually use Decoy for anything? And I did not expect him to use...
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done.
Oh yeah, it was because I wanted to have these shackles, because I knew that he was running Yennefer as well. So I really want to get that. And Decoy could also only be used for something like Yevon if you played that.
Onward, Fryhead!
So I didn't really think that it would have anything good it could bring.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can. The storm is coming.
Like,
Let's
I
enjoy
knew
the
he
weather
had a
while we
lot
still
of
can.
removal,
Peace with humans.
so I
and
needed to be
by
careful right there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play... That I was going to play Cleaver there just to
I'm a dwarf
go with
of
Roach so he
business.
couldn't get it back. Like, I didn't really have... Because I knew that he was running Manicure. Yeah, that was Manicure Venom. But I didn't really want to play the other Axeman. That was the only reason I didn't play that first, obviously.
Have strength, my love.
I need your hand!
Sadly, I didn't have a way to get rid of his Scourge.
Bow before modern Freya.
For Bran!
But yeah, that's pretty standard. I played the bear first to protect the axeman as well, because I knew that he had lacerate as well in his hand, or I didn't know if he had it, but I knew that he was running it, so I wanted to protect the axeman by playing the bear first. Then he would have to play Aegleus if he wanted to play Manical Venom again, and that would be kind of bad. As I recall, I was really thinking about playing my lead ability right here, because I felt like it wouldn't get any more, like the value wouldn't get higher, but then I thought that, well, I might as well give him one more target to hit, and also give me one more card. But I remember considering just playing that there. I didn't want to draw Orquist there because I didn't have that many cards, so yeah. I think right now I just play lead ability because I didn't really have that much. I knew that I wasn't gonna get that much value anymore, and I really wanted to the first win. I don't know, against scoia'teal, I just really like winning the first round.
For Bran!
Luckily, he can't actually kill it with Manicus Venom now. Yeah, right there I was counting how many golden cards and silver cards he had been using, because I couldn't really remember.
Modern Freya is patient, but she brooks no insult.
That's the thing when you don't use Tracker, because then you have to be way more concentrated. But it's good. I actually feel like you play better as well when you don't use the Tracker, because you don't get lazy and you really think about your moves as well. Even though I do some misplays sometimes, obviously. Right there I was thinking, well, I can just play Coral on the front row, but I forgot that you couldn't actually use her on the front row, sadly. So I didn't really have that much of a choice there, because I knew that I was sure at least that his ambush card was to reveal.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
And yeah, now I could see that he at least had two there. Or that he had at least one silver card in his deck left. Which is actually really useful information. Because then if that one is to reveal, then I don't remember how many cards, silver cards you use. I don't think you used any. But yeah, then you can count it up. Right now, I was just checking if, because I didn't think he had buffed to reveal. So I thought, well, we're gonna tie right now. So he would have to use another card. So that's why I just passed there. Because if I didn't, then I would have to.
Take care of myself.
Your tricks will not
Like that, I don't get that play there, but I guess it's decent. Obviously, I don't know what he had left yeah, that was a dead card, so we were really unlucky with the last draw. Yeah, you can see the mouse spamming. I was like, for fuck's sake! I nearly beat scoia'teal 2 times in a row. So right now, I was like sure that I was going to lose because I didn't. There's no way in hell he like my
I can do a great deal.
Igni wouldn't have any value. Like I played Igni there to see if I could get any value. But now I just realized that maybe I should have played Igni first.
Damn it.
I did that while I was playing, I remember that. But I was just hoping that he had, like there's a ranged silver card that like compared to how many elves you played or something like that, it gains strength. I don't remember its name, but yeah. But oh well, you can't know for sure if you would have played on another row. But yeah. So yeah, right now it's 1-1. But yeah, that was definitely a really unlucky draw in the end there. Okay, so right now I'm just considering which deck would actually, which deck is actually better, because I felt like my Harold deck right there wasn't really good because I was so pissed that I drew the decoy. So I wasn't really confident in the deck after that. Which is actually really bad to think that. So yeah, I chose the Hanseld.
You want peace? Fight.
Surprisingly, a lot of people is actually playing Nilfgaard. That really took me by surprise, but it's definitely really good, that's for sure. So yeah, definitely don't want to have 2 promotes in hand, that's for sure. And generally I didn't really like playing 2 or having 2 Reaver Scouts. I knew that a lot of Nilfgaard players are playing Roach, so that's why I kept the 7 strength dude. Forgot his name. Cyperian or whatever it's called. So that we could counter the Roach. And also having Siri is really good. I feel like in a Hansel deck at least. But yeah, again, Hansel deck was definitely
Sometimes I've had about
the deck that I had the least experience with, so I was definitely not confident. I was definitely not confident in this deck, that's for sure.
you one of us or not.
Yeah, I was just happy that he did that, because then we could actually play our medic as well.
Your humble servant.
But yeah, basically I was just waiting for him to play his Roach so I could kill it.
Nilfgaard!
Okay, looking back there, I probably should have positioned that one to the right of the other. Just in case he did have Mandicus Venom. Oh well, didn't really matter. And that was actually really good for us to do to actually get a golden hour as well, just to get Roach out of the deck. Just to make sure that we don't actually draw it. So I was fairly pleased with that. That he just passed there. And as I recall now, I'm just gonna play Siri? Question mark? Nope, okay.
Egreto dum anima est, spes est.
Let's
Oh
show
yeah,
off
that's right. I
real
really wanted to
confidence.
thin out the deck. That's right.
Let's
That is
show
always
off
good to
real
actually get
confidence.
decoy from
Semblance
Priscilla.
of power
Because then if you get Shani, you can resurrect her back for even more strength. So yeah, that's really decent.
Egreto dum anima est, spes est. A highly curious case.
It's insane. This is a new chain that people are doing.
Gwent and Kazel.
Fairly strong as well. Oh yeah, it's right. I was just waiting for him to play Roach. I didn't really understand why he just didn't want to play his freaking Roach so I could actually use my card.
To vie die gloire.
But yeah, I just wanted to force out as many cards as possible from him. But at the same time not having that bastard. I just didn't want to have below 2 cards. Just so we could use Bork for the last round. But right now, I was really pissed that he used Shackles. Because I thought it was only me who did that. So I was really thinking about if we could actually take this round. Because he did have a higher strength unit than I did, so...
Men of Kedwen, attack!
And also I feel like next round we are not gonna have that many targets. So I figured why the fuck not just use our lead ability now. Like I know it's only 6 strength, but he will have to catch up. Like he's the one who needs to win this round.
As you wish.
But I was actually really happy that he played that.
Wrong. Another mistake.
Right now I was really debating whether or not I should play Bork or just go to the next round. But I knew if I wanted to take this round, I had to play Bork first. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy choice, that's for sure. But at the same time, he has used his shackles, so...
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
It's always a hard decision whether or not you should actually just go for 2 wins or go for the last round. So yeah, finally I get to use that freaking card to get rid of his roach. So yeah, right now I'm just hoping that our trebuchets are not hitting his front card, the 8 strength unit. Because that would mean that Bork would actually kill our Siri first. And he would actually gain... Or we would gain less value, I should say. But yeah, I'm just thinking about what bronze cards we actually have left in the deck, and if they're going to be too strong.
Tell me you jest.
But luckily we didn't get one of them. One of the big ones. So yeah, right now I'm just really crossing my fingers that our trebuchets don't. Like, it's 2 shots. We need those 2 shots not to hit the front one. And luckily it didn't. So yeah, we gain a lot of value from that. Like, we lose 8 and he lose 14. Compared to that, he would only lose 7 instead. If that had hit. So yeah, that was really lucky for us. But yeah, that was the first round. I know that this is really different compared to a normal video. Like, we're freaking watching a video together right now. But I don't know. I just feel like it would be sad if the videos that are recorded went to waste, I guess. And also it is like, it's something else playing a tournament, I feel like. And also, especially when it's like it dragged on for 11 hours as well. So it's really, really long. And also that you can use Gwent tracker. Like, it does something completely different. Like, you really have to use your brain more. And it actually does make it more interesting as well. But yeah, if you guys want to see the other rounds as well, like those that are famous, I should say, that I played against was Super JJ and I think, was it Alex? Adam. What the fuck? Not Alex. Adam. Yeah, I think he just started streaming Gwent before this tournament or something like that. He might actually just have started when this tournament started. I actually have no idea. But yeah, he was streaming it with a ton of viewers, and I played against that guy as well. That one was really intense. So yeah, look forward to that. If you guys want to see more. But yeah, you can let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'm not really sure if you even want my commentary. Like, I can explain some of my thought process, but other than that, like, it's been a few days. Like, it's, what is it, Wednesday now? Yeah, it's Wednesday now. So it's been like a few days, and yeah, I wasn't feeling well as well at the time. So maybe I don't remember everything that I thought through, but at least I can give some insight to what I thought. And I guess that might also be interesting. But yeah, please let me know in the comments whether or not you want to see more of these. Like, I have 7 more. I will gladly go through them all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy watching, you can help me out by liking the video, subscribing to my channel, obviously, and perhaps share with your friends. Until the next video, I hope you'll have a fantastic day. Adios!